Hi there, this is Brad with filterwaterdirect.com, and I'm going to go through step-by-step instructions on how to replace the flow switch and the relay inside of our Sterling water conditioner unit, which is no longer available, but we do have parts available. So you're going to need to start off, just get yourself a cordless drill with a 1/4-inch bit in it, and that's to drill these pop rivets. Now I've already removed one end to show you what I've done, but basically you're going to drill the rivet heads off and then pop this end off, and I mark these ends A and B, so you'll keep them straight, and then also put a little hash mark on the end of the housing here before you take it apart. Probably going to need a pop rivet gun and some pop rivets, unless you want to put this back together with stainless steel screws, which you sure could do, and probably a terminal kit, and of course your parts. Here's your flow switch and here's your relay, and we sell that as a kit. So I'm going to go ahead and take the other end off now, and then we'll show you what's inside this. Okay, I've got the other end drilled off, and now I'm just going to slide this housing off of the entire system, which will expose the relay and the flow switch. Okay, here's our relay, and it's got simple plug-in terminals to it, and it's going to be real easy to replace. Here's our flow switch. So pull this foam back, and you can see the flow switch, and it's going to unscrew. And here you're going to have to cut a couple of wires, but well, on some of them you might, on yours you might or might not have to, but regardless, that's the reason you want the terminal splice kit. Okay, you're going to need to remove this foam block, and this is put on before this end cap is put on. And since you won't have to remove this end cap, it's actually got the power switch or the power connector in it, and the green LED light. Just take a knife and cut that foam off. And now we're ready to actually replace our relay and our flow switch. The relay is going to be glued in with a little piece of silicone underneath it. You can go back with silicone, or you can go back with two-sided tape. And you're going to need some Teflon tape and probably even a little bit of cement to put the flow switch back in place. Alright, now we're getting ready to remove our flow switch, and since it's wired into the relay, I went ahead and cut my flow switch wires here and stripped them back a little bit, and we'll strip back the new flow switch wires too, so we can splice those together. So we're going to go ahead and remove our flow switch. I've already replaced the relay, and I'm getting ready to put the relay back on with two-sided tape. Alright, we've replaced our flow switch, we've replaced our relay, and I used double-sided tape on my relay. Makes it pretty simple. I've got both of my cords stripped back, and I'm getting ready to splice white to white and black to black, and then we will secure those cords with a tie strap or black tape up here around the pipe, like yours was when you took it apart. I've just used blue butt splices on these, and I'm going to wrap the entire area with black tape before I put it back on the pipe. And that's it. Now I've used a tie strap, and I put the cord back around the pipe, make sure everything's secure, and we're ready to put our outer case back on. And like I said, you can either push these rivets out and use screws, or you can go back in with pop rivets. Alright, we put the cover on, and I'm getting ready to line these holes up with an awl, and I'm going to pop rivet. You can use screws if you want, like I said, but I'm going to use pop rivets. And that's all there is to this. I went ahead and, like I said, used pop rivets on both ends to make it look nice and give it a nice, clean, finished look, but I do have some customers that have decided to use screws, and it works just fine too.